Distinguished guests, CEO and Chairman, and staff of Water Authority of Fiji, my fellow Fijians, Bulabanak, and a very good evening to you all. I'm delighted to be here with you all for the second annual Water Authority of Fiji Awards, a night in which we celebrate the excellence of individual workers and their contribution to the authority and of course to Fiji. I was especially keen to be here tonight to show my solidarity with you all for one of the toughest few months we've had in carrying out our task to supply Fijians with their most precious resource. Unfortunately, we have all paid a heavy price for the decades of neglect by successive governments in maintaining the infrastructure on which the carriage of our water and sewage depends. It has been a collective failure over more than 50 years not to invest in new infrastructure. And as our economy improves, I can assure you all of one thing: my government is determined to fix this problem once and for all. And to the many Fijians affected by the dramatic recent disruptions to both the sewer water supply and the collapse of the pipe taking waste to Kinoa Waste Treatment Plant, I want to make a humble apology. You have suffered in a way that pains me as your Prime Minister. It has been particularly heartbreaking to see the extent of the pollution caused by the sewage rupture and the disruption that is caused to the lives of people living around the affected foreshores. The stench, the inability to go fishing, all those things we take for granted in our normally beautiful environment. But as I've said, we are going to fix this problem, and I ask for patience and support from our fellow Fijians. This is going to be a massive undertaking, costing many millions of dollars, and it is going to take time. But we must fix it, and we will. The truth is, in the case of sewer, much of the infrastructure carrying water and waste has not been revamped since colonial times. But we are well on the way to the mammoth task of addressing the problem with a total allocation of $239 million for Water Authority this year. $176 million of which is for capital projects. This is almost $100 million increase over the 2014 budget. I'm especially keen here before you all tonight to pay tribute to the Water Authority of Fiji crews who have worked tirelessly around the clock to deal with both the water cuts and the sewage breakdown. I know what a testing time this has been. I know how hard you have all worked and the sacrifices you've made by putting in those extra hours and being away, especially being away from your families. On behalf of the government and the nation, I want to say, Vinaka Wakalemu.